I have put together some steps that you can go through to create the script for your life. Let's just say, I call it the script for your life. Who are you? What do you like to do? What do you love about yourself? And really go inside and find out, rediscover the true essence of who you are. It's not just about beauty. It's about what things you love to do, rediscovering the essence of who you are and letting that flow out of you. And that is what true beauty is, in my opinion. It's when somebody feels really good about who they are and they radiate that joy and radiate that confidence. And I know that there are days that we don't always radiate that, that's fine. But overall, people respond to that in such a positive way. And that's a ripple effect on everyone around you. And it's an incredibly powerful transformation to go through it yourself and to watch others go through it. Hi, my name is Michelle Phillips, and my passion is to help women rediscover the true essence of who they are inside and project that in their image outward. See, I've been a makeup artist for celebrities for over 15 years, working with some of the biggest names in the entertainment business. It was my job to make sure that they were picture perfect. Perfect makeup, perfect hair, perfect wardrobe. But that's not really what made them stars. What made them stars was who they were inside, their confidence and the way that they projected that outward. One of my favorite stories that I love to share is about a girl that I worked with when I was the department head of makeup for CBS in Tampa. And this girl, her name is Jenna, had been hired to work for our station as the new morning news anchor. And she was coming from a very small town in Idaho. Well, one of the first people that you get to meet when you come to work at the new TV station was me. But when I met with her, she was a little intimidated. This was a big deal for her. It was a new job. And she was very plain in her appearance. Very attractive, but very plain. So the first thing I asked her is, tell me about your life. Tell me what you like to do. She said, I don't know. I spend all my time in my what I call getting years, getting the job, getting the house, getting the new husband. She had recently just gotten married. She said, I don't know what I love to do. So I asked her again, but in a different way. I said, what did you used to like to do? Well, that was easy. She said, I love to paint. I love to take art classes. I love yoga. I love to dance. She and her husband, she was talking about how they were fun and they would go out and they would laugh and they would do things together. And she said, gosh, I just don't do any of that anymore. So she said, I would like to talk to you actually after this to see how you can help me feel a little bit sexier for my husband since I just got married. So we made an appointment for me to come over, see her house, go through her closet, and take the next step in her appearance. So when I arrived, her house was beautiful. She had artwork everywhere that she had painted. Her house was full of bold, beautiful colors. Her husband was adorable. They laughed and had a great time together. And so then we went into the closet. And what we found was brown suits, beige suits, black suits, and gray suits. And the shoes were all the same. Wow. We looked at the jewelry, not much to speak of. Her hair was pretty much that typical anchor bob. You know what I'm talking about? The perfectly coiffed little beehive. Cute, but not very contemporary like Jenna was. And then when it came to her makeup, it was just beige and brown. So, first thing we did was we went to the hairstylist. We got a really cute contemporary haircut, which she loved. And it was fun that she could kind of sass up for her, date night with her husband. We lightened up and brightened up on the makeup, gave her a glow, a healthy, pretty look. And then when it came to the clothes, we chose jackets that were fitted with some maybe funky stitching, cool buttons, bright colors, great textures, but still beautifully tailored. Then when it came to the jewelry, We went to different boutiques, we went to different art galleries and chose some really funky pieces. Her first day back at the station, where she was going to anchor her first newscast, girlfriend walked in with more confidence than I had ever seen in that building. She held her head high. She was so confident in who she was. She just radiated outward joy, happiness, and she felt like she could take on the world. Her first newscast was awesome. Her first live interview was from a yoga instructor. Jenna got out there and did a couple funky moves and won the hearts of Tampa Bay and went on to be one of the best morning news anchors that this town had ever seen. Recently, I purchased a Tiffany lamp. If you've ever seen a Tiffany lamp, they are absolutely beautiful. It has hundreds of pieces of intricately cut glass, and then these things called cabochons all over it, which are these beautiful jewels. But if you take that Tiffany lamp and set it on a table or a corner of the room, it's just a lamp. But when you reach underneath and pull that chain and turn that light on, the colors of the glass radiate outward and shine color all over the walls, all over the room. It's absolutely beautiful. I encourage each and every one of you to be your own Tiffany lamp and to let your light shine through and your colors radiate outward.